Okay, here's a very quick Dolo setup for Bandos that I've been doing. So on the tank accounts we have this equipment. We're using Dins on Pummel, of course, because you can't attack with block. Full Justy. Amulet Fury, you could use a Blood Fury here, but I'm poor. Regen Bracelet, you could wear Barrow's Gloves here, but I don't like quests on the second time around. Ring of Suffering, it's all good, you can have the recoil on as well. Inventory, I've got a free slot because I bring a stamina to make it a bit easier to get the KC. But basically I've just beaten up 40 goblins with this very heavy equipment. Got pretty much all brews and then a few restores. I bring normal spellbook on this account with AUX and then home tellies to escape quickly. You need the AUX because Granor drops a lot of alcohol gear. I like to heal up on the tank with brews because you're going to be doing a lot of healing, of course, and it doesn't matter so much that it drops the stats on the tank, so you can just skull the brews. As long as you keep aggro from the boss, you're all good. So quick prayer, it's going to be set up to protect from melee and piety. Whenever Grado's alive, you're going to have protect from melee on, and you're going to be taking his aggro. On the main, here's my setup. Just pretty much max mage, but I bring Ring of Suffering rather than Seers, just for that little bit of extra defense against the minions. Nothing too much to say here. You could bring both full crystal setup. You're not going to be taking too much damage, so overall it's pretty solid. Also going to call out the Zamorak Cape and the War Blessing to avoid being attacked by all of his minions on the outside. And similarly, I've got an Unholy Blessing, got Justicia as the Saradomin item, and then Bandos as the Guardian Boots. Okay, inventory, again I bring about 10 brews and the rest super stores. The general reason for that is that I am bringing Potshare, so that is a Divine Rune pouch with Earth, Water, Astral and Death, which is runes for Venge Other, and for the important one is Stat Restore Potshare. So if you don't know what that is, this will, if you cast this on a potion while you sit next to someone, it will give them a dose of it as well for free. So it effectively makes all of my prayer potions restore twice as much prayer across the two accounts. So really, really useful. Means I can have a lot more brews, as you can see, take a lot more brews than I do prayer pots. I've got an Imbued Heart for the boost. So I've forgotten those Peaches tabs, but normally you would bring those as well. Generally on this account you'll be trying to heal with the Peaches and with the floor food drops, because you don't want the Imbued Heart boost to be wiped out if you can avoid it. It's also important because you can only drink one dose of brew before you're unable to cast Potshare, because your magic level drops too low. So generally that's going to be kind of the strategy for healing on this account. Since I'm here and I've got the KC, I'm not going to bother going back and getting the tablets, so we're just going to let the bones waste this run. Quick prayers, as you'd expect, it's going to be Augury and Protect from Missiles, just for that extra defense and a bit of extra accuracy against the boss. Before we go in, I'm going to drink a dose of brew on each count. Then I'm going to cast Potshare, so you see that uses Accept Aids turned off. Accept Aids on. Cast that now. See, it's used one dose and it's restored the prayer and the stats for both of us. Now that I've done that, I'll smash the Imbued Heart, and then on the ult, I'm going to use this spec weapon and I'm going to open it up. Come in with the main, target the boss, and now I pretty much just AFK on the main. So the key thing is, you need to make sure he can attack you every other cycle. Between that, you're going to want to run underneath him if you can. The main's just going to be absolutely smacking Grado. It's important to get hits off on the boss, because that's what keeps the aggro on you. He's already dead, man. I can turn my prayers off on the ult. 10 seconds. When there's about 3 or 4 seconds to go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the prayers on both. On the ult, I'm going to attack the boss. I click once on the main, and then I carry on tanking on this account. So he's attacked me, so I can run underneath. Almost a little while. I say it's important not to wait too long, because what he'll do is he'll switch over onto you. And you really don't want this guy attacking your main. If Grado does attack your main, then the most important thing to do is get prop melee on really fucking quick. Otherwise you're going to die horribly. Once you've done that, you can either try and run underneath him and while your tank attacks him, or you can just try and run around and escape him. If you've got free spells, you can maybe freeze him. General objective is going to be just to... Just going to not attack him while your ult attacks him, so he switches over to your ult. Boss coming back, so the attack on the main. And we're off again. So you see, you kind of want to wait, like, the important thing is that the boss attacks you, and then you can wait just about one of his cycles, and then attack him again, and he'll attack you. Probably won't do any damage. Basically what I'm doing is just smacking away, letting my main get all the damage. Because Shadow will absolutely destroy him. Not having the opponents to Peach's tablets was a bit of a problem, but overall great trip, picked up some tassies, made a load of money, so good luck on your future trips.